I got 10 years to fill a stadium, but only 2 minutes to fill your cranium. Humble the poet, signing in.
Everybody wants to be happier.
And what some people don't realize is happiness is a choice. Because happiness is not what happens to us, it's how we deal with it.
So now I'm looking for a whole bunch of new habits so I can improve my life and make it a little bit more brighter.
Some of those habits include adding things to my life. And for some of those to happen means I'm gonna have to let some things go. Notice how I said habits? You see, happiness needs to be developed. You can't just try something once and expect it to make you live happily ever after. If you want a happier life, you have to focus on having happier days. These are 5 habits that make me happier. Please note that I'm still working on these, and in no way, shape, or form have I perfected anything. Habits are developed slowly and over time, and I'm working on those and I'm just sharing them. Remember, it's the effort that matters.
Number 1, no gossiping.
Eleanor Roosevelt said,
"Great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, small minds discuss other people." I don't want to be a small mind. As fun as it is to gossip, it really does soak up your energy and your time. When I get free time with my friends, I want to discuss ideas, things that get my juices flowing. And that also reduces instances of drama in my life. But then again, I'm not perfect. Me and Mama Poet still like getting our jaw gossip on. And I realize the less I get involved in other people's business, the more time and energy I have towards my own and my own happiness.
Number 2, stop complaining.
Every thought we have is like a brushstroke on our life. So if you're thinking negative thoughts and complaining, what kind of picture are you painting? Ah crap, that rhymed. I should be a rapper. In my life, I haven't always found the value in venting just for the sake of venting. And I know that's not the case for everybody. Instead, I want to spend more time focusing on the solutions to my problems instead of reliving these problems over and over and over again in my head. That simple shift in mind state can make all the difference. Speaking of shifting mind states, that takes us to number 3.
Show appreciation.
And our ability to be happy directly relates to our ability to appreciate the things we already have in our lives. Because if we don't appreciate what we got, we ain't gonna appreciate what we get. And that's why you see people with lives you wish you could have, but for some reason they don't seem to appreciate it. And that's most of us. We tend to compare our lives with people who have more than us. But if we start focusing on with those who live with a lot less than we do, we might be a lot more appreciative. This goes back to what I said in the last video about focusing on enjoying the rainbow instead of the pot of gold at the end. Actively focus on things you appreciate every single day, and you'll slowly see your mood changing. So it's pretty simple. The more you appreciate, the happier you'll feel. So appreciate the air in your lungs and the access to internet you got to even watch this video.
Or the fact that you get to stare at our sexy beards or hear his mumbly voice.
You know, the one in your dreams? Which leads me to number 4.
Number 4, get enough sleep.
There's been this idea that it's romantic to not get enough sleep. And that's the only way we'll gain traction in life. And that the grind is important and we gotta do crazy stuff like pull all-nighters all the time and not worry about our health or our sleep. And that's not true. When your brain is working is when you're gonna feel best in life. And for that to happen, you need to do things like exercise, eat well, and get some sleep. Sleeping between 6 to 8 hours is what adults need. And that will also allow us to stay away from being part of that caffeine culture. Because caffeine is a drug, an addictive drug. And just because it's legal doesn't mean it's good for us. And again, I need me a pick-me-up sometimes, but I realize I need them less when I get more sleep. This usually means going to sleep earlier or creating an environment to fall asleep earlier. Fun fact. Staring at your phone is not gonna help you fall asleep at night. Put that phone away. Or you'll look 45 by the time you're 25. And you'll have no energy to spend on things that matter. Which takes me to the last thing on our short list.
Number 5, focus on giving.
Everybody's always looking to see what's in it for themselves. We've all experienced times where giving and sharing with others has made us very happy. We need to focus on that more. And I'm not saying keep giving and giving with nothing to show for it. What I'm saying is, help people you enjoy helping and help them with no strings attached. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Love is a gift, not a loan. Give it out because that makes you happy and don't worry about if you get anything back. And whatever you give out to the world, make sure it's something you enjoy. I enjoy making videos and I'm no longer worried about the numbers. Having the ability to give people things that have been given to me is reward enough. I also want to add that happiness should not be your sole purpose of existing. Every emotion we have is important and we learn a lot from them. So let's allow them all in and use these habits to fill in the gap so we have a more fulfilling life. So I'm at this award show, and then they got me sitting right here. Look at my picture. Look how upset I look that I'm sitting in the front. I'm brushing my eyebrows.
Do they know about you in Hamilton? Coming to see me in the snowstorm?
They may know, they may have heard of me. I don't know. You want to talk? Oh man, look at you.
Look at you.
Your songs.
Author, rapper, and spoken word creative, Humble the Poet.
Deepa-ji. A name derived from the word diva, see? Not diva like Beyonce. Diva like light. I guess they both shine in their own way. And like all of our mothers, is an obsession to nurture. An obsession to give her love, no matter if it hurts her. No matter the lack of sleep. No matter the silver strains in her mane. And when I first locked eyes with her, there was such a familiar warmth with her. And that fire spread to my belly.
Girl Love was nominated for Social Campaign and it won!
Yeah. Oh, you.
Speech, Kyle, speech! Take all the credit.
As soon as I first met you, I knew that I wanted to be a part of your direct team, and I wanted to work with you, and I wanted to be your friend, and I wanted to, help you change the world, and I see the world through your eyes. And thank you for allowing me to take control of the Girl Love brand in the ways that you aren't able to with everything that you run, and help direct your vision to what it is today and what it won today.
I have to say, Kyle works so hard for Girl Love, like, dare I say harder than I do. Like, you guys know how hard I work? He works harder than me on Girl Love, so he's like, totally deserves this. So you guys can give it up to Kyle. And not about it. Woo! So done. 2 years.
Give me a noise.
Okay.
One of each.
Who's still singing? Terrible. Too sharp.
Whoa! Good job. Whoa! Good job, buddy. Give me a high five.
We don't give a fuck. Full time killer. We don't give a fuck. He rap about me, spit so crack. Jada Kiss rap about me. Pile up the rap, living fucking like a snowman. Ice cold, leave the sun feeling frozen. Let them prophesize, we'll surprise them. Let them multiply, we'll divide them. Let them all deny, we supply them. With the sauce, we inspire them. Yes, there. Let them fucking stare. Turn, yeah.
Many problems in my life I wish I could escape. And many people in my life I wish I could replace like I did you. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Again, thank you all for joining the notification squad. Those are the people that get notifications as soon as my videos drop. For you to be a part of that, all you gotta do is click on that little bell on your mobile or that little gear on your computer. Please share this video with people you care about and people that you don't. Much love. So often people say to me,
Humble, you're so lucky. You get to live your passion.
and yeah, I would be a complete numbnut if I was unable to appreciate and be in awe of the type of life I get to lead. And I can go on forever explaining how wonderful things can be sometimes. But one thing's for sure, it is nowhere near the life I daydreamed before I had it. Because living out your passion is simply living the life you want. And a dangerous word is want. Especially when we're young. Because the things we want often change. And when I was a kid, all I wanted to do was play video games and impress girls. And when I was a teenager, all I wanted to do was be accepted and impress girls. When I was in university, all I wanted to do was get my degree and impress girls. And when I worked as a teacher, all I wanted to do was make money and impress girls. And when I started as Humble the Poet, all I wanted to do was get recognition and impress girls. Now 5 years later, all I want is to have less wants.
But he still likes impressing girls.